What's up, everybody? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, April 1st, 2025, I'm your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you're here, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army. I know you could have been anywhere in this world today. I know you could have been anywhere in this world today, but you decided to be here with me. And I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome to Transition Tuesdays, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a action-packed show for you once again, my friends. But before I start the show, I'll always like to state my intentions. And my intention is to give you the opportunity to laugh, smile, think, and engage in honest conversations about your life's transitions. That's what we do here on Transition Tuesdays. That is what we do here on Transition Tuesdays. So, as I'm getting a little technical difficulties here, but again, when you guys come on, I'll give you a shout out. Definitely, guys, give you guys a shout out. And, we'll start the show. But before I start the show today, it's tough to say, but I guess I'll say it. Hey, I've been getting a lot of pushback from the far left about Transition Tuesdays, saying that I cater to certain people. Certain people in far left, they've been, kind of threatening me to take me off the air, and it's been a fight. It's been something I haven't been, even talking about and sharing this with everybody until today. And because of this pressure and because of all this, and fights that I have to fight with each and every day before I even do the show, I'm gonna make this show on Transition Tuesday 7C. This is gonna be the last show of Transition Tuesday. And I hate to say that, but that's what I decided to do. And this is something on the whim, that I decided to do this. So this is going to be the last show on Transition Tuesday. I'm just tired of all the mess, all the squabbling, all the stuff on far left. And, April Fool's Day. Come on now. You think this is over with? Come on, guys. Come on. This is April Fool's Day. This ain't going to stop. This ain't never going to stop, guys. Soul claps to me on the joke, man. Soul claps to me on the joke. Oh, man. Nah, I had to throw that joke in, man. I had to throw that joke in, man. For Transition Tuesdays. Happy April Fool's Day to everybody, each and every one of you guys out there. We got Felicia joining us from The Rock in the building. What's going on, Felicia? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As Felicia says, looking handsome, husband. Appreciate that, dog. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. As she's laughing as well. Yep. I do get a lot of pushback from far lefts and other groups and everything like that. I just don't mention them. But hey, it's all good. We ain't going nowhere, okay? We ain't going nowhere, Transition Army. We are going nowhere. Oh, man, okay. Hey, give me a thumbs up out there, guys, if I'm coming out clear. I guess my picture is coming out frame. Just give me a thumbs up, everybody out there, okay? Would appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get after it, guys. In transition news, the Final Four is set for the men's and women's basketball teams here. So in the men's Final Four is going to take place in San Antonio, Texas. All the number one seeds have made it to the Final Four. That hasn't happened one other year. So that's happened twice in a lifetime of the NCAA tournament for the men's side. So you got in the first game, Florida is taking on Auburn. And then you got Houston taking on Duke, right? So here's what I have for the championship game. For the championship game, I have Auburn playing against the Houston Cougars. And I got, as the winner of the NCAA tournament, I got the University of Houston becoming national champs, getting their first championship. Okay? Remember Keem the Dream, Elijah Ryan, all those teams? They couldn't get it done. I think this team, the University of Houston, they get it done this year. They get it done this year. They've always played great defense, but now they got some shooters and some scorers now. So I think with that, I think they'll take care of Duke, and I think they'll beat Auburn in the national championship. Okay, that's what I'm saying here. Now we got Didi Dolores on the check-in from Jersey. What's going on, Didi? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome home, family. Welcome home. Welcome home. And in the women's Final Four that's going to be playing in Tampa, Florida, you got the UCLA Lady Bruins. They're going to be playing against the South Carolina Lady Gamecocks. And then you got UConn, who just came off with Paige Beckers, had 31 points. She was doing work as usual. I think it's like her third or fourth 30-point barrage in like a number of games. And then you got against the University of Texas, the Lady Longhorns, which I'm really happy for that point guard who went out with the ACL. Now she's back, and you know she was crying because she was so happy. But again, they're playing against UConn. Now here's my championship game. I think the South Carolina Gamecocks against the UConn Lady Huskies. And again, South Carolina will be cutting down the nets, back-to-back championships. You can't bet against Dawn Staley. This is not her best team ever, but they're very resilient. They're playing a little better, but I think they'll get it done, and Dawn Staley would be the difference. Even though she's going against Gino Oriamo, I think she's going to get it done, back-to-back champions. So you heard it here first. University of Houston winning on the men's side in the Final Four, and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Those two teams I got going to the final. Those two on the men's and women's side, I have winning the national championships. What do you say? Who do you guys think is going to win the whole thing? Who do you guys think is going to win the whole shebang? What do you guys think about that? Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting though. Definitely pretty exciting. Man, it's going to be so exciting here. I'm telling you, it's going to be so exciting. So that's my predictions on it. That is my predictions on it. All right. So again, anybody chirping out there, if you come in, I'll shout you out as well. All right. So let's transition to something I posted about. Where will you be on April 5th, 2025? Where will you be? Okay. Have you guys heard what's going to be going on April 5th? That's a Saturday, 2025. Do you guys know what's going on? Well, I'm about to tell you what's going on out here on that day. So on April 5th, 2025, is set to be a significant day of protest against number 47. It's called the Hands Off Rallies. It's called the Hands Off Rallies, organized by various advocacy groups and planned nationwide with over 1,000 events expected. Now, the flagship protest will take place in Washington, D.C. at the National Mall, where millions are participating to gather on the National Mall in D.C. Now, these protests aim to address concerns about politics and actions taken by the Trump administration and Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, which is in other words known as DOGE. And we see what was going on in the federal government today, all these layoffs and cuts today. Okay, so that's what people are going to be protesting about. Okay, and so I don't know if have you guys heard about this, about April 5th? Have you guys heard about this? Well, that's what's going down. That is what's going down. And let me give you a little disclaimer here, especially for black and brown people. Especially for black and brown people. I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to us. Black and brown people, you need to sit this one out. Sit this one out. Don't take the bait that's going on throughout the country. Want to get people riled up and reveled up and headed to the protest. And again, 2 words after that, if you decide to join us, see that. Martial law. Martial law will be invoked on the people who are black and brown. And if you don't know what martial law is by emergency, the federal government, the armed forces will be called out to take care of matters. And again, they can shoot to kill, they can maim, they can do anything they can because they feel like they're threatened. So martial law will be provoked. Why go through that? Why be a part of that? I recommend you sit this one out. Sit it out. Don't be involved with it. Stay home with loved ones. Watch it from afar. There'll be plenty of coverage on it. Sit this one out. We don't want to provoke anything. We don't want to take the bait. My recommendation would be sit it out. Sit this one out. What do you guys say? Where you going to be at April 5th, 2025? Where will you be? That's my question. Okay? I'm going to go by what I've been seeing in social media. You know, I've been hearing this song, you know, they say, you know, hey, we're going to go to the march. And then you see my ancestors say, sit your blackness down. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to have no part of it. I'm going to stand down. I'm going to sit down, just relax, be with family, be my loved one, be my wife, my lovely wife. And, you know, I'm going to sit it out. I think you guys should too. And again, that's no April Fools. That's no April Fools. Okay? Just think about that. Give it some thought. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, if we were able to make you laugh, smile, and think during this broadcast, my good friends, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Celebrate your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you do so. You got here today on this April Fools. You know, we're going to celebrate that victory. It's a huge victory. Huge victory for you to come here and celebrate the victory. So we're going to celebrate the victory together. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, again, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for you watching our show each and every Tuesday, Transition Tuesdays. Okay, I want to thank you guys. You can see this show and our past show on our YouTube channel, Transition Tuesday. So please make sure you like and subscribe before you leave the channel as well. Okay? You can follow me on Instagram at Russ Will Transitions. That's Russ Will Transitions with an S. You follow me and I follow you back. Also, you can check us out on TikTok. Now, TikTok is supposed to be banned maybe, or might be, pushed back, you know, and that's coming up too. But again, you can reach me there and you can see me there at Russ Williams, the number 11. That's Russ Williams, the number 11, okay? Major shout out to our corporate sponsor, Sweet Candy Cafe, the home of confectionery, the home of sweetness, Southern Sweetness in downtown Lumberton, North Carolina. So the show's about to end. But after the show, make sure you go to sweetcandycafe.com to order your confectionery goodies. Your taste buds will thank you. Miss Sweetness will thank you. I will thank you. We got to support small business, guys. Especially at this time, we got to support small businesses. Sweet Candy Cafe is going on its 13th year, making people happy. So should you. You should be happy as well. Make sure you go to sweetcandycafe.com. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, as we say in parting, happy transitioning, and we'll speak to you soon. God bless everybody. And also, finally, lastly, let me turn off the music. Lastly, finally, I want to dedicate this show to my dad who passed away 10 years ago, Ellis Williams. I'm going to say his name 3 times. Ellis Williams, Ellis Williams, Ellis Williams. My dad was the king of pranks, April Fool pranks. Man, I tell you, he was the king of it. And Dad out there, I know you're laughing up there. You know, I hope I did you well. I hope I did this well for you with the April Fool's prank. I appreciate you guys. God bless.